holds value. Listen up. Every word holds value. Listen up. Every word holds value. Every word holds value. Listen up. Every word holds value. Listen up. Every word holds value.
Yo. The Cultural Currency Podcast is back in the building. I'm your host, Joe Pro 973.
And this your boy Swiss Legacy on the block in the hood and the tees, baby.
Entertainment. And today we got a very, very special guest. This is my family member, man. You know what I mean? My little younger cousin. I'm not gonna call him little because he's bigger than me. You know what I mean? But my cousin Jahaad, man, he's a highly educated man. You know what I mean? He has his degrees and everything, and he's working in that field of, what was your degree?
Clinical mental health counseling.
Clinical mental health counseling. I wanted to get that right.
That's the topic. Because what does that mean?
And we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it, but I'm definitely glad that I got you in the building because this has been a long time coming. And we gonna do something different than what we normally kind of do when we have a guest on. We're not gonna probe into your life and find out what was your earliest childhood memories and all that. We just gonna get into some topics, you know what I mean? But first, before all of that, how are you brothers doing, man?
Man, I'm good, man. You know, great day, work day, regular stuff, everything still moving in motion. No complaints, man. I'm here, we present.
Absolutely. What about you, my brother?
I just said it's really Pisces season. I'm in that mode. I'm swimming in that water. All that. That's how I feel right now. I'm in the water, man.
And it's crazy because both of y'all birthdays is coming up. So do y'all got any plans for y'all birthdays or anything like that?
Just said it. I plan on being in that water, man. That's it. I feel like the black energy. You know how we celebrate the whole zodiac.
Hold on. Because I might be a little bit old school or something, man. What does that mean? You plan on being in that water?
Man, I'm in
I'm saying, because I know I ain't the only one who shit probably went smooth over their head. What do it mean to be in the water?
Because it could mean a lot of different things.
I'm saying, what did you mean to that as though? Because you said it.
So as a shark in water, I'm in that water. I'm trying to keep it PG-13 on this shit because that water, what I'm looking for, I'm a single man looking for that water. Let me tell you what I'm talking about.
Okay, got it.
Know what I'm saying?
So you looking for that good, wet, and warm.
It's Pisces, man. I'm in that water.
Got you. And he tied it back into the Pisces because the Pisces is the fish sign, right?
That's it. That's all it's about right now.
Well, I mean, that's dope, man. My week was
the zodiac sign.
Look, see, that's what I'm saying. We about to get into that about it being because we don't talk our shit like that.
Yeah, I've never really heard no Pisces talking about some like, yo, we the ones and all of that type of stuff.
Because we know we the ones for real.
Yeah. But so this is what I will say. I'm not a sign aficionado or nothing like that. I don't even really know what any of that stuff mean. I know I'm an Aquarius. I was born in February. I know they say that the Virgos is freaky, but I mean,
that's all you know.
What does any of that mean?
Nah, I get it.
It's just words to me.
I'm with you on that and shit.
But when I was out and I was younger and I was in the streets and I was doing my thing and it was a shorty and she was like, oh, I'm this, I'm that. Yeah, I would listen. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get them buns. I would listen, but I never really had any mind for none of that shit.
So I really only know about my shit. You know, they say, the fish is spinning around in a circle, right? So some people depict it like it's chasing itself.
Okay.
You know what I mean? In competition with itself. But it's really, to me, is the balance of the whirlwind that it creates around itself. If you keep spinning around in a circle, you gravitate everything that's around you, right?
Yeah.
So that's what happened with Pisces. As we turning and spinning, and our mind is probably going faster.
As you spin around?
As you spin.
Yeah.
Like the gravity of the earth, as it spins, everything gravitates around it.
Okay.
That's what the Pisces of the fish is. That's what the fish is doing.
So I'm going to nerd it out because I got my cousin here and I'm proud of my cousin. He's college graduated, but I'm into that sun, moon, and stars collapse and all that stuff. Actually, the earth is being pulled by the sun's gravity. So you saying if it spins, it's being pulled by the gravity. So it's actually being sucked in by another person's actions or what they want the person to do.
That's your opinion.
No, that's not my opinion. That's scientific fact.
No, you talking about scientific fact as the theory of scientific fact. I'm talking about the zodiac sign itself.
No, you said when it spins around. I mean,
I
we don't
said
got to
in the
go back
They
and
do
forth
say
about it.
theory
they do
of the
say
fish
that the
spinning.
Pisces is a collection or a combination of all the other zodiac signs.
It's the 12th and final sign of the zodiac sign.
So they like we everybody
It's
wrapped in
the
one.
third of the month, but we're the final.
Okay. And that's one thing that I never really understood, even about the zodiac signs. So it's the 12th and final, but that would be March. It's like a March, April sign.
Yeah, it don't start
It's
in
February.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So I know nothing about zodiacs because I'm looking at it like shit. December is like the last, right?
Yeah, so it don't start from January to June.
Yeah.
It's the like March
But-
is like the last joint.
I also recall that back in the day, the calendar kind of like October was kind of like the last, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. I don't know.
Look, we going crazy because they always told us America's fucked us up. Now we don't know what theory like.
But I mean, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, that's all
like I said, I'm
scientific
talking
shit.
some crazy scientific shit. We never did that here on Culture and Currency, but I would like to get more into that type of stuff.
Yeah, because I don't really know nothing about that shit. I was just finally get to talk about my Pisces shit.
Yeah.
Cause it's Pisces season.
So it's Pisces
That's all he
season.
was saying. It's Pisces season, and y'all move out the way.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm going because my month was before y'all. I was
That's what I'm
Aquarius,
saying.
and I feel like everybody else
That's a water
has.
sign, right?
Yeah, it is. Like I said, I think it is. But everybody has like a certain pride and everything about their sign. But when my shit come, it's just like, all right, nigga, it's my birthday and I'm going back to work. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like the kids, they may be like, oh, dad, it was your birthday. Like, you know, mom dudes may have to go tell them like,
Yo,
you know, it was daddy's birthday.
See, we
but
all men. That's what we need to be talking about. Because men don't get celebrated. We celebrate ourselves. That's what I'm learning, bro. Like, man,
And we
you
don't
gotta-
even do that half of the time, yeah.
because I don't know. I'm single now. I do. I spend time with my kids. I get busy and I'm like, oh, all right, did a good thing. I'm chilling. They sleep. Oh, I could go do something.
Yeah. So what does it mean? I think we stumbled upon a great topic. So as a man out here in this world, what do you feel like it means to be celebrated and to celebrate yourself? Because sometimes we as human beings and as men in the world, sometimes we got to start that initiative if nobody else won't do it. So what does it mean for you to take a care day for yourself? Like, what does that look like for you?
A kid day for me.
Yeah.
What does that look like for me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it always stacked. I haven't gotten to that space where I've learned how to like do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what I think we having it, yo. Well, me personally, I think for a lot of brothers, yo, we get so locked in and we find so much pride in providing and showing up and being dependent upon, and you know what I'm saying, that what happened is we spend so much time in that area, and what happened is slowly we losing that self-identity. We losing that version of ourselves when we with our homeboys, when we with, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? We so busy trying to show up, and what happened like I was saying, over time, by the time you turn around, you look up, you be like, oh.
Am I myself?
Yeah, like, and what really happens so bad, sometimes those individuals you provide for, like your kids or your wife, your lady, the kids gonna grow up, they're gonna go live their lives. You know, you and your wife may or may not, you know, be together after a while. So when all that stops, it be a lot of jokers stuck. Like,
So that's what I was gonna talk about. Like, cause like I said, I provide for my kids, but not a lady no more, right? So the time where I feel like, oh, I would have had time for a lady or had to provide for the lady, I don't have that no more. So it's like I have free time with somebody who like y'all be, or somebody in a relationship. You gotta provide continuously for everyone as head of the household.
yeah.
And sometimes when you have your time to yourself, nope, it's her problem. I dealt with the kids, and now you got to deal with her problem. Now it's not a slight to her, like you said. This is my wife, this is my woman. This is just what we here to do. So that's what I'm saying. I don't complain about having to provide, but I have a pet peeve of if I'm providing, then it's like back in the day. Like it's like my rules. Cause you could do it yourself if you don't need me.
So are you saying, when you say your rules, are you saying that, okay, I'm providing, so I got some hoes out here too, because that's what I want to do?
Nah.
Or are you saying I provide and it's my rules as in, look, you go to the mall when I say you could go to the mall, or like what do you mean? Like expound on that, like your rules.
Providing meaning
not the providing part, but your rules part.
With the providing part, what I'm saying is, as a provider, your first rule is to provide. If everybody is looking for me to provide, I have to kind of maneuver every moving piece in a chessboard to make everything go. If you can't get the kids to the school at this time and get yourself to work and go shopping and do the laundry, and I start to formulate a plan to do that, then it has to go this way, because I'm not complaining about getting it done. You was complaining about getting it done, whether who maybe it be in any relationship.
So is that kind of, what's the word? Like, is it like patriarchy? Kind of like
I kind of like finding solutions. That's what I'm saying. I don't
Yeah, so
wanna...
being solution based, I think is very, very good. But I also feel like in a relationship, there's going to be compromise. I just think that there's going to be compromise.
Okay, compromise is finding solutions.
Yeah.
It's a problem. We got to compromise. All right, so I ask people, what is the relationship, the head of the household? I got a rule I used to joke about. I say, man, it's 51-49. Yo, nah, what you mean? So when we disagree about moving this family forward, who makes the decision still? Meaning, we got this pile of money over here, and it's sitting here, and we got to do something. She wants to do this, you wants to do this. Who makes the decision?
Yeah,
I think,
you know what's a weird area that I feel like a lot of brothers get stuck in when it comes to what you just said, is that like who makes the decision when y'all both disagree? Right. One thing I learned in my walk of life, right? Sometimes as the leader, you have to be okay with being ridiculed, with making the decision that nobody understands at the moment. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It was a lot of times like in my life, you know what I'm saying, and in my relationship with my kid's mom, where I made decisions that wasn't in our best interests, but my decision was based on like me trying to make everybody happy, like me trying to like, and it'd be like a dumbass decision that don't even really be great, but you just trying to like,
appease
I don't
everybody.
want to deal with that. So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and then, you know what I mean? What you learn in the long run is that like, when you try to like shy away from hard decisions or them tough decisions where you like gotta like tell a motherfucker no,
right,
or like, hey, this is what we doing is, when you run away from that, all you doing is hurting yourself in the long run.
Yeah.
Because you gonna deal with the consequences of like not standing on your...
It's prolonging the problem.
You gotta stand on
it's
that.
It's kind of like how we said, in the Flames conversation, episode out now on YouTube. It's basically that when we kind of like self-medicate ourselves or we run from our problems, those problems still exist. Mm-hmm. So you kind of just gotta deal with it head on immediately and just kind of like dig into it and get rid of it right then and there. Right. But yeah, that's pretty dope, man. But I do feel like as this conversation progresses, we was having a conversation off camera, and it was in regards to everybody knows it by now. If you don't, you probably been living under a rock. But the T.I. and the 50 Cent beef.
Yeah.
Initially,
right now.
I had some very interesting thoughts about it. But as the battle kind of went on, I changed my mind. And so initially I was of the mind state of, okay, T.I., you seem to be obsessed with that man. You constantly calling that man out, and that man, he doesn't want any parts of you. And so he threw a little jab out there to say, all right, bro, like, I don't want to fuck with you. Like, you are a snitch or whatever the case you may be. 50 Cent's word, not my words, or whatever the case may be.
Who's a snitch?
50
Yeah.
So he basically posted the time where he got caught up with all of the guns in the mall parking lot and where he had to do the commercial. And so I was like, all right, bro, like, you're kind of antagonizing a person that don't want no parts of it. And so whatever comes with that, comes with that. And I was kind of on 50 Cent's side at that point.
But what no parts of what?
The verses.
Right. And I just want to say, when people say, look, 50 is the biggest bully in have been. Now when somebody bully him, he don't want no parts, and that's what T.I. did. Like, he the only one can't get bullied.
No, I just let me finish just kind of lining it up first. And so yeah, we know that 50 Cent, he gonna fuck with a person. Like he gonna pick on you. That's just what he do. But what I was thinking is just, and I'm not a celebrity and I'm not a person who has reached those heights, but I'm just thinking of myself. If you keep asking me, yo, what's up? Let's go out, let's go out, let's go out. I don't really fuck with you. So nah, I don't want to go out. I don't want to do nothing with you. Leave me alone, basically, like type of shit. And so I felt like that initial 50 posting the memes was kind of saying that. But then when he posted Tiny, you know what I mean, that's when it kind of went a little left. Yeah. And then that's when I jumped shit and I kind of felt, T.I. and his family for defending the matriarch of the family, the mom. Mm-hmm. Right. So that's when I kind of sided with them. But up until that point, I was with 50 because, all right, bro, like you keep calling me out. You seem to be obsessed with me. I don't want to do a verse with you. I'm not really doing anything music right now. Leave me the fuck alone. But, when you kind of throw things out there, you can't judge how someone is going to defend themselves. Mm-hmm. And so that's the key. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I could go with that, but you can't contradict this shit. Like 50 is being contradictory. You don't want to fuck with somebody, niggas ain't want to fuck with you. You did how to rob to the whole industry. So this is a part of the industry game. He called you out for rap music, bro. You start talking about snitching like you ain't got your own allegations. Like, so it's entertainment. Like it could be entertainment.
And so let's have that conversation. Because
King just dropped it all on 52 with the court files and the feds, his name on it, about him giving statements on Preem back then. 05, he mad. Oh, you wasn't even born when it happened. He still
I don't believe that. Yeah. How all of a sudden a kid finds something that nobody else could ever find?
They all found it. They all verified.
It's public records though. If I snitch right now, if I snitch 10 years ago, you
can
go to the court.
We're not doing that during the AI.
Yeah, you can go to the court and get the paperwork.
So what I'm saying,
it's called a full discovery.
So we know this. I've been through this. What I'm saying is, it's also ways around celebrities that have to take the stand. I could just give you the information. It's fair on my life. I don't want to be seen in court. I just got this information.
You still gonna be in that discovery.
He's in the discovery. That's what I'm saying. Curtis Jackson's name is in the discovery. That's the same thing they said.
In the discovery, what? Telling of an alleged crime?
Yes, giving information on Preem gift. He just didn't have to take the stand because if he takes the stand, the person who Preem is, he got fear for his life. He got shot 9 times. So I don't have to be in the public eye to take the stand.
And so I think this is kind of like going down.
That's just criminal shit, though.
I think it's kind of going down to hearsay.
But where do we get the idea that 50 don't want no sauce though? Like where did we get that notion from?
Because he ain't rap. He ain't been rapping. Look, people been dissing him rap wise. He's a rapper. Hold on.
So other than an intro to a show that he has had, when has 50 put out, like us, like even T.I., not even just us, T.I. expecting 50 Cent to make a song in response to his diss song in 2026 is crazy.
Yeah.
Like why you expect that man?
Because he's a rapper. I'm trying to figure out how y'all trying to take him out of being a rapper because he does everything else.
But he been a rapper though. Like he been a rapper.
So rap. Somebody is who raps, who you came out rapping with.
Yo.
This is a beat like is we talking about hip hop or we talking about acting?
Nah.
Which one we talking about? I'm a hip hop dude.
What I'm saying.
Before acting, before all that, hip hop, rap. Right now, I'm 41. Meet me at Foxes and start battle rapping. I'm gonna get busy.
This man I mean Power, every
he rapped on every intro.
Every version of Power.
And he raps. Look, so he writes songs every time he get a chance to, but not against people no more because he lost against Kanye. He lost every time when he was battling, rapping, he lost.
That was over 10 years ago.
Okay, that was the last loss.
Kanye on wax.
No, but we talking about record sales, but he tried to bully him too and say, I'm better than him, I'm winning. Like, we acting like we forget that.
Hold on. See, I think that we kind of like use these words and... Because I'm from an era where bullying meant really bullying.
Okay.
Like this online stuff, is this bullying or is me punching you in your fucking face, is that being bullied? Like, let's be for real. So, the shit that he had with Kanye, that was a record sale challenge.
Okay.
How did he try to bully Kanye? He basically put it out there saying, I'm going to sell more records than you. Okay. That was not bullying.
So I don't see how 50 be bullying nobody.
That's what I'm saying. We caught up in this
nowadays.
Who started with 50?
Niggas start with 50 though.
All right. So Josh started with 50 when he came in. Like who? Like y'all.
Them niggas hit him up.
Y'all said.
Them niggas hit him up. They hit him up. And that was Prime artist. So he said, you know what? I'm about to get you up out of here.
And they actively was trying to blackball the man.
How they trying to blackball him with Eminem and Dre?
This was before then. Why wouldn't nobody from New York touch 50?
Because he too far in the streets.
Nah.
It's business. What is y'all talking about?
Come on, bro. I feel like it may be kind of like revisionist history that you kind of like going off of or something like.
So y'all don't think y'all going off the same thing? I can't have my opinion about the same thing.
Nah, of course you can. Of course you can have your.
I think a lot of it come down to the fact that like a lot of people.
So How to Rob. So when How to Rob came out, right, and he did it right, and then he went around the industry telling people, we don't remember the story. Oh nah, it was a joke. It was gay. Then Jay came out. I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 Cent? This is how you came in the game, antagonizing people with rap. Because let's get back to the battle of rap. You came in the game like this, and now it's years later, it's the nostalgia time, and somebody wants to see it. Rap, nigga, KRS-One gonna rap.
Yeah.
Because I'm just saying, you came in the game and got every accolade as a rapper.
I mean, I definitely respect that, bro. I don't know if, I used to rap.
And you still will rap.
I don't feel like
when is the last time I've been in the studio, Swiss?
I don't feel like 50 Cent need to respond to T.I. in 2026, yo.
I bought beats.
To do what?
I bought beats
to do what?
To get a song, an intro done. By the way, shout out to the homie Matt.
So hold up.
You don't feel like still go rap.
You don't feel like T.I. reaching though?
As far as what?
The nigga made 3 songs. He ain't respond to 1. Like it's some clout chasing in there, bro. They trying to chase.
What I do believe and what I will say, I kind of agree with you slightly because he's doing a rollout. He has an album that's coming out.
Yeah, like,
that's what they all do though. That's entertainment.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's false or wrong or anything like that, but let's just call a spade a spade. I think he's doing this for the attention to kind of drum up the attention for the album. Even though this is another question, right? I feel like some of these legacy acts, they oftentimes do things that they don't need to do. Because if T.I. dropped the album right now, people are going to flock to that. Like I feel like people.
A single now.
I feel like that's what I'm saying. His single was probably like number 1.
The new joint, yeah.
I feel like people would be just as invested in the T.I. project if none of this happened. But for some reason in his mind, he used the whole 50 angle probably as a rollout.
I don't think they would.
You don't think they would?
Ain't nobody checking for T.I.
Nah, you bugging, because T.I. can rap.
So when 50 rolled out
niggas checking for
T.I.,
but not the kids.
So when he rolled out his
it's
TV
a difference.
shows, you know 50 do the same thing with that.
Excuse me.
Like, that's what I'm saying. When y'all talk about, this is entertainment. When he do Power, what controversies for every season he had of Power? Is the BMF, oh, these niggas real rats now. It was always controversial how he promote.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
now,
son,
I don't. Something 50 promoted that wasn't controversial.
Nah, the BMF thing, I don't think it was promoted versus off the controversy. It just so happened that he felt like Big Meech was disloyal because I'm giving your family a check, I'm giving y'all a lifeline, and here you go
down here. Get another lifeline. I just
down here with Rick Ross.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Don't matter. This is business.
So, all right, bro.
So my son,
bro, it's business. But
so
listen,
my son is signed to you. You telling me I can't go sign to somebody else?
It's not even the fact of
that's
sign.
what's happening.
But
that was,
I don't know.
That was like a different situation right there.
Was
like
it
this.
You don't think that was fucked up, bro?
Yeah. I don't think as a man and I'm coming home from jail hood and you came home from jail, I'm not about to let another man tell me how to take care of me. If they ain't take care of me.
I'm not saying that I'm about to let another man take care of you, but if you fucking with the guy who is the guy's enemy that y'all been fucking with and I've been funneling money with y'all.
I let him do the song, I Think I'm Big Meech. I've been fucking with him. So now we got to be as a man. So I've been fucking with him. So now I'm dealing with you on business. I can't fuck with my mans.
Nah, you gotta pick a side.
I think you're looking at it from a different perspective.
So no,
I think at the end of the day,
a very disrespectful. If business is not personal.
Obviously, it's not personal.
I feel like at the end of the day, as men, you most definitely gonna let your nuts hang, but you gotta have some type of like loyalty or some type of structure in what you're doing. Like in any environment, when you say you just gonna move how you want to move.
That.
Yes, it is,
Yeah,
bro.
no, I'm saying like when you say you gonna move how you.
That ain't saying that.
When the nigga say he gonna move how he want to move and he not gonna answer to nothing, you pretty much that's like another version of a crash out. Cause like
you think so?
Yeah, you gotta have some type of you gotta yield in some type of way. Like you can't just walk around.
I think we all have alliances that, let's just say, for the sake of conversation, you and I. Cultural currency, right? If there's a sworn enemy to you, I'm not gonna have him in here for a fucking interview, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, if I fuck with you 50 grand, I'm not gonna have your sworn fucking enemy right here talking about, hey, so what do you got going on in your life? So nigga.
So I might be a different guy. Like I said, I'm with solutions. Ain't no sworn enemies that a conversation can't get over with unless it's gonna be physical. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not about to play back and forth with people. It's either gonna get there or it's not. So if we just talking, bro, and it's not okay, I'm trying to make bread, and you like, man, I got this amount of bread from you. I need this amount of bread to do what I need to do.
I think
it can happen over here. That's how people change jobs and industries too. This trucking company gonna charge this. This one gonna pay this. I'm gonna go over here. Even though this trucking company trained me.
I think that's two separate conversations, Swiss.
What's the difference?
Because I feel like
it's business.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it definitely is business.
So is you gonna make business and personal decisions together, or you gonna separate them? That's my point. Business wise,
you gotta choose wisely though. Like, all right, boom. So just like you said, like you just knew, like what analogy did just one of y'all just use about how,
like his sworn enemy, like I'm not gonna interview him.
All right, boom. Like your sworn enemy, all right, boom. So if I got a sworn enemy over here, right, and it's like a business partner I got over here, right. This something sweet over here. This shit feeding my family. I could use this shit to make some generational changes. You know what I'm saying? And you got like, you know what I mean, somebody over here who's like, I don't really fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's their enemy over here. This person who's feeding me over here. All right, boom. I gotta make a decision where I got the full autonomy. I can go here if I want to, but what's at stake? Like what's at stake if that happens?
At the very least, I'm not gonna have your sworn enemy come sit here until I have a conversation that at least tries to mediate. Because that's what you were saying.
Right.
You were saying that, this person and that person and that. No, I'm not gonna have him here before I try to mediate, because you're right. Business is business. Yeah. We can all make money, we all adults, and we should be able to talk through certain things. But I'm not gonna have him here before I speak to you, I speak to him, and I attempt to mediate. If I can't mediate, he's just not gonna be able to sit here.
Understood.
That's the thing.
Because you chose a side. But what I'm saying is, why? Okay, we speculate. I'm just telling y'all, because we get back to it, I don't choose 50 side.
I mean,
I don't like his
tactics.
Check this out,
though.
I don't like his tactics. I don't like nothing. Out, though,
right? Look,
I don't like everything 50 do. He comes in as a bully, and there's nothing that you tell me that he promoted that he didn't bully himself into.
All right, boom.
What you was about to say?
Let's look at the Big Meech situation. Since that situation has happened, how Big Meech been since then?
Quiet.
He's been quiet. He ain't been around. He clearly ain't got the same resources he have. So we can sit here and say what we would have did and what we want. We clearly see how that shit turned out for him.
Well, yes,
and that's another thing.
You know when
that's
somebody,
another thing,
Swiss. On parole and feds, you can't put that in entertainment. Like, I don't like, cause he quiet. I got family members that can't be on the block right now because they on parole. They gotta be quiet.
Bruh.
Big Meech ain't no quiet
on parole,
nigga.
Bruh. You gonna find a way to be on the block.
He wasn't saying nothing. Look, every picture he said, you saying Big Meech, he was smiling. They was making memes about him. He wasn't never talking.
What do you mean?
Them niggas
when he was in pictures, Big Meech wasn't saying no words. He was just with pictures and bitches with niggas.
Yeah.
That's all
I mean, I ain't seen Ross have him at the mansion. Ross ain't have him at the car show. I ain't seeing him nowhere.
That's entertainment tactics.
So can I say this though? Because you right.
The Lloyd Banks then. Look what how 50 do his niggas.
Let me say something.
That's a whole other conversation.
Let me say something. And we can double back to that. But let me say something, right? So you saying that 50 Cent, he just wasn't allowed to be able to facilitate, no, not 50 Cent, Big Meech. Like, Rick Ross didn't put him in position to be able to get no money. So I feel like Rick Ross was basically playing on the fact that I could give you some money to pull you.
Some money already. We just said that.
This is what I'm saying though, a one-time money. But this guy was consistently paying y'all.
And your family.
This was consistently paying y'all. The motherfucking the BMF show would have still been on to this day.
And
like this was a consistent check.
Mind you, they didn't even have the show that him and Rick Ross had got together for in the first place. The show got canceled.
So y'all point is saying
he did all that shit for no reason. That's my point.
That's what I'm saying. He did all of that to break you up
so
because
50
he
could
knew
control him. That's what y'all want 50 to do. So he could be controlled by 50.
Big Meech could do what he want to do, but
right,
clearly,
and he did what he wanted to do.
His choices ain't work out in his best interest.
That's to your point of view. We don't know as a man what his integrity is. That's what I'm saying. Maybe I don't want to be ruled by 50 Cent because this nigga is a bully.
Yeah.
He want to rule everything with money. Look,
Big
like
Meech.
we just said, we ain't gonna talk about this nigga. He bully his son. He's a bully.
I think that
you don't gotta put that in the entertainment.
So now when we talk about that, right, that's where I look at 50 Cent and I feel like as a grown ass man who has lived life experiences, your son is a hurt man. He's living with his mom. The mom feel as though you didn't hold her down in the manner that you should have hold her down. So she is feeding things into your son. And so now your son has a certain perspective of you. I feel like 50 Cent as the grown ass adult ass man, like, bro, you should have still poured into your son. That's where I kind of can agree with you. And like,
He's
look,
still hurt.
That's what I'm saying. This is still your son at the end of the day.
I'm talking about 50 as the man. 50 as a man lost his mother little. Yeah. 50 as a man ain't like his family. His grandfather, they was cool, but the kids around him, his cousins, he wasn't. Look, that's what they say in the video.
Nah, they say he loved his grandfather.
No,
his grandfather
I said
and
the
grandmother.
siblings around him when he went to their grandparents' house, their kids, his aunts and uncles.
They treated him like shit.
Treated him like shit.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. This is all he doing is replaying how he grew up. And then his excuse is, oh, I made it through. You do it too. I got shot, I did it. Yeah, that's all he's saying.
That's a good aspect right there. So basically what you're saying is his behavior is pretty much a result of his upbringing.
That's what I'm talking. That's my cousin.
Look, that's what we
show that degree shit, cuz.
That's what we need. We need him.
Show that degree shit,
cousin. And Court here at the same time.
Yo, real talk. We gotta have Court up
there.
Look,
Court up here at the same time.
You know you the homie. You know I love you.
You gotta get that
going.
You
need to come through to this cultural currency, Courtney.
Diagnose me. I've been told you that. I know I'm crazy. Like I just don't know what it is.
But nah, on some real shit though, you do make a very valid point. 50 is a person who is, what's that word where they kind of like projecting, like the stuff that happens to them, they pushing it out on others.
Yeah.
So
it don't happen again. Like nigga, I ain't let nobody hurt me again.
I do feel like that. But
and they say a lot of people who don't get that motherly nurturing in those developmental stages of their life, them be some cold, heartless, selfish. You know what I mean? Like they'll cut you off. You know what I mean?
But what I will say to kind of like wrap this up and put it, you know what I mean, to a bow, right? I do feel like when we go through things, we're not responsible for the things that happen to us. Yeah. But eventually we are responsible for the healing that we have to go through to exist out here in the world.
That part.
That's the cultural currency of this. Yeah, we was kind of like getting a little bit of a heated debate about the 50 and the TI, but at the end of the day, we gotta do the work on ourselves because the world owes you nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah. And if you want to exist out here, like, look, try to be a good person out here, you know what I mean? Because what they say is, it's a cliche, but hurt people hurt people.
Right.
If you don't never do the work on yourself, then you're just going to continue that cycle. And you know what I mean? We all have had difficult lives growing up. I don't put my struggles above your struggles, above his struggles. Like everybody in the world has, you know, going through things, and it affects them differently because we all can react to different stimuli differently. Like we all not built the same to where as though something may
process it different.
Yeah, like something may knock me down, but you can, that shit is sweat off your back. And so it's our job out here to deal on ourselves and look, just go out here and just be fruitful in the world, and you know what I mean, try to be good people. That's all I say, you know what I mean?
Nah, yeah, that's how I'm on it. It's like that. Like I'm kind of the guy who gonna give the most ridiculous answer, because all this shit in this world is made up by theories that was put before us. Somebody had to come up with a theory for you to learn the ABCs this long. It ain't just happen that way.
Right.
They had to get people to say, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
And then everybody fall in line. It's the English language in America that come from other languages. This language is made up from every other language.
Yeah. Words from here, words from there.
So who started that theory? Why can't I start another theory of language?
You can.
Right. But who's gonna follow me? Because this is what the language that we've been talking in America forever.
Yeah.
That's my point.
It's
Like
the influence.
those my
That's a
points
whole
to the
nother
theories. That's why I be
conversation.
telling you.
That's a whole nother
it's
conversation
theories.
right there.
It's
I don't even want to
theories.
take it there, you know?
No, I take it there. I just don't got
Yeah.
the degree. You feel me?
Yeah, yo, you don't need it. That's
I
the crazy
know,
part. But then, yo, back to what you just said. 'Cause I want to piggyback what you just said about like our upbringing, right? Because a lot of people get stuck, right, in this area of like, because so you have like, a lot of us have like traumas from our past and our life. And what happens is, if we ever so fortunate, some of us don't even get here. But the first step is, one, acknowledging, you know what I'm saying? Saying, okay, I'm this happened to me. The second phase is where you get with the education, where you like learning, okay, what happened to me? What is the definition? What is the clinical term of this shit that happened to me, right? And the next phase is where so many of us get stuck, right? In this phase is where you apply what you learned.
Right.
You feel me? A lot of us spend so many years and this is the definition for that, or my mom said this to me, so this is the clinical term for that. I got post this and post that and clinical this. But when it comes to like, okay, the therapist or the teacher or whoever, they say, okay, I'm gonna need you to start going to sleep early. Yeah. I'm gonna need you to change your diet. I'm gonna need you to take 10 minutes to yourself of just silence. I'm gonna need you to, cut back on that weed a little bit. Yeah. That's where a lot of us, we get stuck there because we don't wanna take the medicine.
And
it's
the
discipline. Yeah, we just want to live in the mess.
Yeah.
We don't want to accept the message. We just want to live in the mess. And
it's easier to live in the mess to be disciplined.
Yeah, people. That's my message to the people, yo. Don't get stuck in the constant absorption of education. I want to read this. I want to look like this. Don't forget to apply it, because when you apply it, that's when, you know what I'm saying, you get a little
your life, you know what I mean?
Facts.
You can start to heal.
Yeah.
Because a Band-Aid is not going to heal.
Nope.
You have to treat it. You have to treat the
hairdo
symptoms.
ain't going to heal it. A bag, the Jordans ain't going to heal it. You know what I mean? The weed ain't going to heal it.
Yeah.
That shit gonna still be there.
Fucking on some shorties and doing all that is not going to heal
Nope.
it. You know what I mean? They always say that the best way to get over a chick is to get under another chick. And
you just using them. And I can say that as a single man, you just be using them.
Yeah, man.
It's like, if you don't, like, I'm not saying as a man, like, that's what I mean. It go from, all right, shit, I don't want to be hurt. So right now, you know what I mean? I'm just, you know what I mean, out here.
I'm gonna just play.
I'm playing because I got a standard of woman. Now, I still like women. If you just going, you know what I mean, bend over, I might indulge. Mm-hmm. That don't mean that I got the emotional connection right now to even indulge. Or if you playing, look,
further.
Even if you take it further, you might be a chick who want to play, and right now it's like, shit, I'm on some personal growth shit. So I want to play, but you got standards of that you want, that type of nigga you want. And you know what, man? Go ahead. I ain't really him right now. Like, that's how I'm on it with my growth now. Like, yo, damn, oh, you really like me, you gotta chill.
Yeah.
Because
So,
what I
hold
want
on,
to do
hold
with
on.
chicks I really
gotta
like.
be
I would
willing
like to
part
ask
ways,
you
yeah.
this. Have you been in that situation and he was like, nah, ma, like, I ain't the nigga for you right now.
Yeah,
like,
right now, like, yeah. I
Like-
said, when we do our shit.
I'm still, like, you like me, but I'm about to go over here. I got this over here. Have you really done that?
Yeah. Like I got to. Like I said, I got a daughter now, 7 years
Yeah.
old. Like I'm not mistreating women and I'm not playing with them either.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Like, all right, I'm not playing with you. This is what we doing. If we doing this, then we're doing this. But if I know, women, all right, you getting too attached or shit, I'm getting too attached. Look, I don't want to get too attached
Yo.
either. I'm only dealing with another chick because I'm too attached. And
Yo,
I can't be attached.
I feel like
You know Pisces and shit, yo. We
here they go back
we
with this
fall,
Pisces
bro.
shit,
Look,
ladies
I'm
and
telling
gentlemen.
you,
bro.
we hopeless romantics.
We fall.
Look, this is a love part about us.
After you get a certain
We-
age, you
it's the shark
kind
and
of
the
learn.
goldfish. I want to be
Yeah.
a goldfish with you the whole time and give you love. But I promise you, my emotions is so fucked up and it's so guarded that fuck with it. I'm gonna
Ladies
be a
and
shark.
gentlemen,
And they so
I don't know
intense.
what these niggas is talking about. Sharks,
so intense,
goldfish,
yo.
swimming in the
Like, nah,
pool.
you gotta go, yo.
They Pisces. I'm an
We
Aquarius.
should have did this episode, Pisces episode. This
Y'all let me know in the comments below, man.
That
What's
joint
y'all
Lewis, the
sign?
Pisces
Because
joint.
yo, this was Cultural Currency. I had the pleasure of having my cousin. I could talk to him forever, but he has
Stayed
prior.
past the time and everything.
Yeah, he has prior obligations that he has to get to. But this was Cultural Currency.
gonna run
Every
this
word
one back.
holds value.
Word up.
We definitely gonna run this back. Courtney, we gonna get you in here too.
Court,
yeah.
up here.
Yeah, we
Hot
getting caught
Dutch,
up there, yo.
all of
Feel
y'all,
me?
man. We gonna get the whole community in
I'm coming back
because
to
that's
court,
what
yo.
Cultural Currency is about. Real quick, every guest that comes through the set, we just want to ask them, what does cultural currency mean to you? And I know that it's time for us to wrap this up, but I would like to leave the audience with your version of cultural currency.
So my version of cultural currency is whatever like makes us thrive, like whatever moves us, whatever influences us. For example, like the trends, how we talk, how we speak, our ideals, our principles, our perceptions. That's our currency, because those come from the homes, those come from the barbershop, the backyards, the cookouts, the kitchen tables. Like that's what a currency is like. That's where it's stored at. You know what I'm saying? That's the vault. But you know what I'm saying? With all that energy that come from those environments, that's the currency.
Yeah.
You feel me? And make sure you're around so you can absorb that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely. And with that
Word
being
up.
said, I'm out. I'm your host, Joe Pro 973.
It's Swiss slangy shit. You know it.
And we did our job for the day. Make sure you like, subscribe, share it to your friends, tell a friend. Fuck with us. We got the merch. Holla at us. Everybody got the cultural currency merch on. Holla at us, man. You know what I mean?
It's for the culture.
Baby.